Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my Spookoplathon TBR. So if you are a regular viewer of this channel, you might be like, hey Chloe, 4 days ago you told us you weren't doing any readathons in October and you said there weren't any you wanted to take part in. That is because I pre-filmed, pre-edited, scheduled that video before Spookoplathon was announced. I love this readathon, I had to take part, so I was going to basically manipulate what I wanted it to be. I've manipulated a lot of things to make it work for my pre-existing TBR. I wouldn't have done so if it would have been announced earlier. That is not Becca's problem whatsoever, that is my problem for going away at the end of September. So I actually did my TBR in like the first week of September. Anyway, I've manipulated it all. I will show you the roles. A couple of things. So community shelf and chance. I didn't do the cards, but I have used another way of doing this. Spoiler alert, I didn't land on any of them, but just for completeness. Community shelf is like a reading prompt. So if I landed on that, I was going to pick from Larry the TBR Llama, which is reading prompts that everyone has given me. I have already got one of those in my October TBR, so please do go back and check that out. So the first time I landed on community shelf, I was going to use the prompt I already got. And then it's all the way up there and I'm lazy, but if I got chance, I have a mug with all of my physical TBR written in there. So I was going to randomly pick from there rather than make the cards. But yeah, so I did have a way of manipulating it if I got those. So I did 6 rolls. I already had 7 books on my TBR. I wanted to make as many of them fit as humanly possible. And then what I'm going to do when I get through these books, because I think I will, I'll then do extra rolls around the board. I've already stuck the board in my journal and I'll just hop around the board if I need any extra. Without further ado, let's go and look at the rolls that I got. Okay, popping the crystal on one. First roll. That was very dramatic. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is pumpkin carving. So for the first roll, I got pumpkin carving, which is to read a book with a face on the cover. So I'm going to be reading Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. There are faces. It doesn't seem to want to focus, but there are faces on here. And this is one of the books I picked for my rom-com romance reading vlog that's in my original standing October TBR. So yeah, I picked this one to add it into this TBR too. I do have a dedicated week I'm going to do my rom-com romances, so I might have to roll for more books before I've even read this. I'll make it make sense when it happens. Roll number 2 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is pole pick. Then I have pole pick, and I won't lie, I did cheat. So again, because I already picked my TBR, I just put 4 books that are on my TBR into the pole pick, so I knew it was going to be one I wanted. Yes, this is cheating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Again, if it would have been that I didn't pre-film my TBR, I would have done it properly. But I just want to take part, guys. I just want to take part. So I will put the results of the poll on the screen, but the winner by 9 votes was The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher, which is great because this is the Chloe's Crime Scene Corner book next month, or this month by the time you're watching this. So yeah, had to get this on TBR anyway. Glad it came out in the poll pick. Roll number 3. Fell off, but we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is Feed Scroll. Then one that I have no control over is Feed Scroll. So I'm going to start recording my screen on my phone. I'm now going to open up Goodreads, and the first book I see that's on my TBR is what we're going to add to my TBR. So Goodreads, this could be literally anything. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, I don't know these books. I don't know that. I've read Vera Wong. Oh, I didn't want to read this yet. No. I mean, it's a good book, it's a good choice, but I don't want to read it yet. So the book added to my TBR is Episode 13 by Craig DeLuey. This was a gift from Marlene. She's so sweet. And it's actually really good that I'm reading gifts this quickly, but I do have older gifts I wanted to read first. So this is a ghost hunting reality show kind of deal. I don't know too much about it. I just know that it's been compared to Project Fear by Jem, and I love Project Fear and Jem. So I'm going to trust her. I'm going to go into this. I'm really excited about it. I just didn't want to read it yet. But hey ho, it's on the TBR. Thank you, Marlene, again for gifting it. Roll number 4 is another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is a mood read. I'm not getting any spooky pics. Then we have mood read. I'm not a mood reader, so I've picked the one off my TBR already that I'm in the mood to read all the time, and it's actually going to be the first book I read, especially if I'm in the mood for it. That is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I have 5-starred nearly every Colleen Hoover I've read. I don't see this being any different, and yeah, really excited to finally pick this up. I knew I was going to be reading it in the month anyway. I'm definitely in the mood to read it, so I'm going to count that for this prompt. Roll number 5 is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is a big book over 500 pages. Then we had big book, so over 500 pages. So of course I'm going to fill that with A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the Trash for Mass readathon book. I've only read this once back in 2021, and it is the best part of 600 pages. Oh, about 620 pages. So definitely under 500. Not one of Sarah J Maas's longer books, which is shocking. But yeah, I'll be reading this in October. And the final roll, hopefully if it's not a double, number 6 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pumpkin carving. Again. Okay. And then finally I got pumpkin carving again, so I'm going to use Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is the Patreon buddy read for the month, so it's going to be read anyway, and definitely we have a face. So only one new book added to the TBR with the rolls. I really can't believe I got pumpkin carving twice. I will be using the board throughout the month. I love Spookoplathon. I'm glad we're doing it again. And yeah, I will be adding rolls because this is a small TBR for me. I should have said all of Becca's stuff will be linked. Why have I not said that yet? But everything will be linked down in the description. I'm very excited to take part, and that's why we have a bit of a rush TBR video for you on this one. I'm going to stop yapping. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.